is so expensive right now. Even ash is up. Everything's up. It's the year of Corona. Everything's up. Inflation's up.
Alright, howdy guys, I need to break in here and explain this just a little bit. Today, while we're doing this video, when I'm doing the editing, it's February 13th, 2022. The date of what you're watching here in the video is 12/2. So we missed the rain from the last video. We missed the rain that we thought we was going to get, but it's getting ready to rain us out. I'm trying to cut ahead on the steep because we're trying to keep the highball crew rolling. Derek's down there working flat, and they're getting the backside of the ditch done and finished. Let's go to the map here. So they're working around the backside of the ditch, and they're trying to get this finish coming around. I've moved over to this steep property. There's steeper laying stuff, and there's a bunch of the slow aggravating steep. Now, I'm going to try to get as much hit on the ground and set up to the knob as I can, cheating, and staying below what the equipment's going to operate on after the rain. Now, in the middle of doing that, there's going to be a big slow down crossing we got to put in, and I don't want to dump that on Robin. So here's where the crossing is going, and I'm going to try to put it in with Brutus, and then cut around these hillsides here and stuff like that, on all these knobs here, and we're going to finally get rained out. I know it's going to happen. We're going to get rained out. But now, I'm going to give y'all a heads up. I'm fine now, but through this period of time, there was a lot of things adding up, and I was having a rough way to go. And I got in my journal here. Let me come back to y'all on that. Let's get this video moving, and I'll explain it as we're going.
Okay. I don't want to waste any of this footage. Now this I'm looking at, I'm thinking right off the bat, 14 footer. Could even be a 16. Let's go for 16'4". The next one be a 12 footer, so we're 28'8". Well, that Bruce got a hell of a curve. Let's go 28 foot 10, and then we'll leave the rest of that, and we'll make them cuts, turn them logs sideways, get them down in there to make us some swell to get our bridge up, get our natural bridge up in the air. Now a dozer's going to have to cut the top off of that bank, and I'm going to cut that maple tree and get it out of the way, so if the dozer has to move over to the side, he's got room too. But that's got to go. I know that's, we're defacing the, we'll finish it up good, and if they don't like that, we'll put it all right back where we got it. Or we can finish it up as a bank and leave it looking nice. Now, this here's white ash. Part of the reason these landowner sold their timbers ash borers here, and a lot of what we're cutting is ash. But this timber also needs managed. Right on the mark, boys. Beautiful. I'm gonna try to get my, damn it, I got that Wally cock down there. Let me get back down there. Brutus is not the slickest shovel, but he's what we got right now. And the shovel is, the Din-Din's technically cutting up trees and loading tiny.
Don't bring them on in for it, okay?
Now that should be 2 foot longer. Let's go up here, let's guess 2 feet. I was wrong on that decision. There, we'll make that log a 14 instead of a 12.
Can you reach that little guy? Sorry, not. Did you pull in? Just on your blink, a little touch. Just that foot or two, not grabbing.
Now Tiny's a little over 12 foot wide. He's like 12'4" or 6. So there's an actual, it's supposed to be a 14 footer. Why does that look like 12? I don't know. Yeah, it's a 14 footer. Well, it's a short 14, it's a 13 footer. I was a foot off on my guesstimation there. Now this tree, we're gonna cut this. This is ash, it's dying anyways. I'm just plucking wood around here, handy wood that I can find a reason to pluck. And putting it in this plucking hole.
That's where you're gonna go in and get them ash, is that correct? Go up about it while I am walking. Right here beside me, Your Honor.
Daggone it.
Oh man, I got logs I can put back in that creek. Where do you want to go ahead, Roger?
Beautiful. That'll
Don't
work.
make no difference.
Alright, let me get up here and pull some stuff down and we'll get it, we'll bundle. We'll make some bundles and cut a bundle. This is going to turn out to be good, and there's a lot of footage coming out here. There's probably 15 semi-loads got to come up this hill. I'd say 15 semi-loads got to make it up this hill. Damn, that's a maple. I'll just throw that in full length. I don't want to. No, that ain't a maple. That's a gum. Hell, we'll take that. We'll whack that up. We'll just eyeball that thing. I'm gonna throw them all down here so I can cut them in a bundle. This quad go head, man, I really like this quad go head on this thing. I'm really starting to like old Broody Brute. I need to get my weight bench fixed in the back. He ain't got a weight bench in the back, and this heavy head, I need a weight bench on it. But I'm gonna work either do it the hillbilly way, where I just get my own cut out the steel company and weld it on, or bolt it and weld it on there, or what. There's boat holes to mount the weight bench. The chassis had a weight bench for it you could get, but of course that's non-current item, so, and I'd hate to see what they'd charge if you bought it from Deere on a weight bench. Oh, this is looking good. Let me go up here and get a few more pieces. I'll be back. We get this bridge made. All right, here comes Derek now. He's coming down here to get started. Come on, Bruce. We just got the crossing done. Now, he'll probably bring dirt across there. The big stuff's, y'all can see, the big stuff's in the bottom. The fine stuff's on top. I've tracked it in and mashed it in and watered it around to where a lot of times, especially when you're using tiny, Big Daddy's probably going to make that where he puts dirt over the top of it. And this matty stuff, and he'll probably put more on before he does that, but this matty stuff will keep the dirt up above so the water can still drain down below, because we'll have to get water drained through this as we're doing what we're doing. Why is that poplar log over there? Why is there a poplar log in the creek? I have no idea what that's doing there. Anyways, back to the story. We got to get that out. That log can't stay in the creek. But so Big Daddy's going to make a pretty good cut, pretty aggressive cut coming off that hill. This maple tree might even have to go. I don't know. That's the only way I see back here. Everything else lays like crap. And we've got to get Tiny back here. He's our ticket to get this wood out. This property was not an easy logging property, especially for the 1st of December. By the 15th of December, you can pretty much rest assured you're going to get bit in the butt in our area. So a lot of companies didn't want to commit to this kind of chunk of this high market, this high freak market we got, and you got to get it out. It's I think we'll get this fine. I'm not trying to add to the drama, but I'm telling you, it won't be by accident. That's all I'm saying. We'll get this just fine, but it won't be by accident. It'll be a deliberate.
Let me just stop here. I know I'm rambling. What the point of what I'm saying is this job was just bought the other day. We just bought it. The market is at the tip top of its top. We've got other jobs bought. It's bought before the worst of this market, and this is bought right in the middle of it. And Big Daddy said, "Get it out." And we paid top dollar for this. Won the bid on this. Paid top dollar for it. Tip top dollar. And everybody else that missed it, you know, our thoughts is they missed it because they're like, man, with these logging problems that they have based on what their companies are doing right now, they can't get it out at this time frame. This time frame's crucial. We have to get it out right now. And I'm not playing. It's got to come out right now. And the window to get it out before the ground goes crap, you know, and then if you wait it out, you know what's going to happen. The market's nowhere to go but down. So if you bought it, that's the opposite of what they say, you know, I'm supposed to buy high and sell low. Oh, wait a minute.
Move. So we're going to have to bust a hole through these woods for tining, which most of this is marked to be fine. Get on the other side of this gas line that's running up the hill. Derek's going to start cutting and laying them out over there. There's a clear cut over there, poplar clear cut, be a damn honey hole. I told Derek, just looking at it, make your daggone mouth water. He said, oh yeah, I got this. He said, you stand back. Oh, well, let me get the whacking, I'll be back. Comes Big D. And he'll have to cut that down to get it to where the truck can get out. See all the tracks from the ashboard? Look at them race tracks cut into the cambium layer. That's how they kill a tree. Horrible little creatures. I was kind of hoping we'd find a natural predator for them by now. I figured I had that low enough he could push dirt over it and whatever he's gonna do.
Yeah, it'll be some dirt.
And the top of the knob, I figured he'd cut it down pretty aggressively with the dozer.
Hard work. Hard work.
That's what I was thinking. There's enough room to tow it in up there.
Oh, Chris, don't get scared.
He won't get scared.
Hey, sometimes take a nap. What am I doing now?
Yeah, we're getting you into some good stuff back here.
Sounds like fun.
Chris told me the other day, Derek, there's only one man that scares him, and that's himself.
I don't know, Taylor. Sometimes Derek scares me too. Oh, yeah.
Derek's a scary person.
He's a big teddy bear. What are you talking about?
I'll tell you what Derek is, he's a man. I'm gonna tell you what, you look up man in the dictionary, you'll see his picture. I love the shit out of that guy. Just between you and me, guys. Don't tell Derek that, okay? I don't want to go in his head. There's a walnut, I can't take that one out. I don't know, that tree's got to stay. I think I'm gonna throw these trees down that ditch. Boy, these trees been eat up with the ash bug here. These are some boogered up units here. That ash borer been whooping the crap out of these ones. I wonder if this is like that pine beetle out west. You hear them talk about that pine beetle. We don't, of course, in the east, we don't know nothing about that pine beetle. But out west, you hear them talk about that thing. I don't know if that was like the ash borer or not, but man, that ash borer, it really kicked the crap out of our ash trees here. It ain't playing. It's a communist bug and it's not playing. If this works or not. Big Daddy had to get down there and work some magic. Now where that ash top hit, that is the daggone, come on, there we go.
Can you get that in here? You want to see if you can get one of them trucks back up here to me? I'm out of room.
Yes, ma'am.
Gonna have to straddle this little ditch with Tiny. There's gonna be 15 semi-loads come right out past that ditch. I don't know. I don't feel good about that, but it's Tiny. Tiny can walk on water. Hey, we're gonna have to start calling Tiny or Jesus truck. Son of a buck can walk on water. We'll have to bring wooden mats down here to, I don't know how they're going to do this. That's, them guys have to figure that out. I need to go over and just whack the top of that skidder with this tree. I think we can reach him. Here, let's just get him. Just whoop him. I'll whoop your ass. Roger, nobody asked your damned opinion.
I'm ready to take him today. We ain't got no cherry pie, they were all out.
Oh,
About a week.
Caught up with Ido.
he gonna start having withdrawals. Derek, I think Chris needs to turn around at the top of the hill and back all the way in. Good professional like him. I don't know if there'll be room on this side for him to turn around or not, but he can't turn around that gas line. Roger couldn't make it up a minute ago. Oh, Roger! Oh, we're just gonna spin up. Just hang on a second. I'll compete. Okay. Okay. Boy, you owe me one.
Maybe I got one over the Q&A on this.
Did you see that, Derek? Oh, I got babysit him all the time. See Big D can, Big D will drive right up with them chains. It's a raining, raining, raining. Still raining. I'm glad we didn't actually start logging over here yet. Roger come up there a minute ago, I didn't get it on camera. He's on wood, his skidder started sliding over the hill, and I was like, oh my God, you get to the side, Roger, you're screwed. See that, Roger? All that dudes drive out like Derek did. I don't think them chains made a bit of difference. Yeah. I'm gonna work on these hillsides here. It ain't gonna affect nobody. I'll set my stuff up on the hill. I should be able to keep working. This here hickory tree, it's leaning in this ditch real bad. See it? Hickory tree leaning in this ditch real bad. Bad, bad. Leaning over, horrible. Now I'm gonna try to fight it and get it on this back side of that hickory tree. I'm asking a lot out of this tree. Here's the thing. By the time I set this tree up and do all the things I think it needs to do, I'm not gonna triple hinge this. This here's a different stump, and I don't do it very often. I don't share it very often at all. Me and Roger kind of come up with this. I felt like, I'm sure other people's have done it or whatever, but we feel like we've come up with it or whatever ourselves. Don't use it very often, but it's called a step stump. Now, the idea behind the step stump is I'm gonna leave a big old fat hinge. It's a hickory tree, wants to bust. You know what hickory trees do. I come in, I bore in behind this hinge and set my hinge. Now I'm setting a fat hinge because I want this tree to fight hard, but I don't want this tree busted on me. So I cut in, come up, punch back in, and make sure and cross the wood to where it's all cut. But I'm gonna make my back cut this much higher than where the hinge was set. The tree cannot split. It's gonna hit the back of that stump, because if a tree splits, it's gonna split like here. And it's gonna hit the back of that stump and it can't open up. It ain't allowed to. Now, I still run the risk of this going haywire, because with that hard maple there leaning, you can see if that hard maple leaning down like it is, it's gonna be brushing him and it's gonna be working this hinge real hard. So this probably won't work, but there's a chance it will. And if it does, it's gonna be exercising this stump to the full potential. And this stump's gonna be, you're gonna hear some sounds coming out of the stump, because it's gonna be working very hard. We could. That went horrible. Horrible. But it's more than I could have asked. Now what I should have done, probably now hindsight 2020, should have dropped it right down the damn ditch and just clean the ditch out. These stupid ditches you got to keep cleaning. Freaking stupid ass. I'll shut up about that. Well, let's clean this out. I'm gonna shut the radio off, because I am ticked off right now. I shut the camera off, and I think I got all the cussing out of my system. And what drove me to this is I thought I could get it squeezed in there, and I almost did. I didn't catch it by a lot. If y'all look through the replay, you'll see how much the mistake was by. I was telling y'all the other day, you know, nobody really gives a shit about these strict standards we're held at here in logging. And I understand that, but somebody does pay for that. Somebody does pay for this bull schniz, this stupid crybaby bull schniz. And I'm sorry, and I know you're supposed to have a good attitude and stuff, and we all want what's good for the environment. But I'm sitting there telling you, we're getting whacked out on the environment stuff that, I don't know. I mean, don't throw trash cans, don't throw trash out in the road. Don't do that. You know. But we're living a clean life where you're not wasting assets, you're not, you know, buying junk that's plastic junk and then throwing it in a landfill. I mean, daggone, people that make stupid decisions buying plastic junk and throwing it out, and the daggone, you know, buying knickknacks out of plastic for the kids to get a trinket for 5 minutes. I mean, how much does that do? You know, I don't see it, you know, but no, that's not the loggers murdering everything. And so, you know, I'll shut up. I'm mad about this tree. I'm mad at the son of a busted. It's my fault. It's busted. I'm back. Oh, Crabapple here. Crabapple, logger Crabapple Wade here, reporting for duty. It's a hickory tree, I don't care. I mean, I hate it. I hate the balling over the ditches. That drives me nuts. The ball bagging over the ditches, that drives me up the freaking wall. And I'm nice about it. I mean, I'm venting to you guys right now, and I'm not a victim. I don't claim to be some kind of victim. I love my job, love all that stuff, but the goddamn ball bagging, I can't stand ball bagging. And it's all some pussyfoot freaking idiot that come up with these stupid ideas and stuff. You know, and the regulations just get worse all the time. You know. And we, you know, and it's like the stuff we cry over 10 years from now, or 20 years after it's passed. You know, nobody talks much about it anymore. You know, it just drives me nuts. It's all political, I assume. I don't know if it's political or not. It's just stupid idiots that don't never get involved in what's going on, claiming they know all the stuff. You know, and they tell the people that does do the stuff how to do the stuff. You know what I mean? You're like, well, you damn moron, get out here and do the stuff, and you'll know. And you won't have to sit there and try to tell us how to do the stuff. Hell, you can do it for yourself. And you get better doing the stuff, hell, put us out of business. Do the stuff better if you want to. But stupid is stupid. I don't care who you are, it's stupid. And it's hard for me to sit there and sugarcoat stuff, to feel good about stuff, and to not have an opinion. You know, once in a while, the opinion slips out. You know, oh man! And I hate this poor little hickory tree that ate the schniz from stupid. And I'm the stupid, it's my fault. But you can't argue the fact that the reason I done that is because I'm trying to keep it out of a stupid ditch. Come on, hickory, and I can't get it fished out of the hole. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's all a fuster cluck, and I wouldn't even be digging with it if it wasn't for the stupid. The stupid being stupid. And I'm sorry, but if you're watching this and you're the people that passed this law to make this where you clean every ditch out clean and the ball bagging, you all can suck on my, well, we'll just leave it at that. You can suck on my well. But I tell you what, get a hold of me, email me on loggerway.com, tell me about that stuff, and you want to line me out on there where there ain't nobody around, well, hell, you can line me out on there. And I'll tell you what you can suck on. Oh, but we got the hickory up out here. We will saw it busted. See, there it is. The end of the log is not busted, but that was the point of showing you the step stump. See how the step stump kept that tree from opening up? Now, if I left that hinge on a hickory tree that size, there's only one way that hickory tree's gonna go, and that's open up and slab off like a daggone bomb. You get throwed. I've been throwed by them with barber chairs, I guess they call them, or whatever. I've been throwed from them. I mean, I've dealt with my share of barber chairs, or just busted trees, or whatever, however you want to call it. But she won't bust on you. When you do a step stump, you can get as crazy as you want to get on that stump, on that hinge, and that stump's going to hang in there on you. Now we're skidding this because I can't get down there to the skidder and get back out, but old Rudy can. I'm about to run myself into a corner here. But let me get off here and get my butt back to work, and I'll